Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 23 of my 31 favorite hard rock and heavy metal albums of the 80s. That's right, we've got 31 days here in May 2023. I have somehow, some way, picked out my 31 favorite heavy albums of the 80s. No easy task, as I'm sure you know, because there literally were hundreds of great albums in the 80s. So many of them. My overall list, 300 strong. I whittle it down to my top 31. So today, my pick is the sixth studio album from this particular band. It was released April 1982 in the UK, and April 14th to be exact, in 1982 here in the States. I don't have the exact April date from the UK. My guess it was probably the week before. It's generally how this works. Recorded at Les Studios in Morin Heights, Quebec, Canada. Produced by Roger Glover, released on Mercury here in the States, Polydor, the rest of the world. I'm talking about Straight Between the Eyes from Rainbow, Ritchie Blackmore and Company. All right, this follows the Difficult to Cure album. Basically contains the exact same lineup, save for one person. Out goes Don Airey on keyboards. In comes David Rosenthal, pretty much an unknown at the time. Right, David Rosenthal has since gone on to play with Billy Joel for many, many years. He played in the Happy the Man U.S. prog band reunion, right, back in the early 2000s. We got Bobby Rondinelli on the drums. Joe Lynn Turner on vocals, his second album singing for the band. Roger Glover on the bass, of course, and also producing. And the man himself, Ritchie Blackmore, on guitar. All right, so this is the cool Hypnosis album cover there. I always really liked it a lot. Apparently, the idea behind the title and the image was prompted by a comment that Jeff Beck made to Ritchie Blackmore about Jimi Hendrix, how his playing hits you straight between the eyes, right? So, yeah. Speaking of eyes, lots of them there. There's the eyes of all the guys. So, when this album came out, I was fully a Rainbow fan. I was, a massive Ritchie Blackmore fan at the time. Still am, actually. But back then, it was it was all about Blackmore. That he was my guy. No one even close. I was a huge Deep Purple fan already, right? So by this is 82, so already a big fan of Ritchie for about 3 years. I remember buying Difficult to Cure, loving that. I had Rising, and I had a bunch of Purple things by this time. Had Rainbow live on stage, that sort of thing. So by the time this album came out, already fully invested in the Joe Lynn Turner era and the more tunesful songs, more melodic songs that the guys were doing, less about that's kind of like 70s gothic heavy metal thing, more about just kind of like hook-laden hard rock, right? Kind of like the Foreigner formula. It's what Ritchie was going for. I was on board. I really loved this album. Saw the tour of them and the Scorpions at Madison Square Garden, blew my mind. Still to this day, one of the best concerts I ever saw. It was just totally amazing. So the album kicks off with Death Alley Driver. Just an amazing song. Great album opener, so good. Driving hard rock song. That's, this band excelled at stuff like that. From there, you got the hit single, Stone Cold. Right? I really like Stone Cold a lot. I absolutely love the guitar solo in it. Ritchie's playing is phenomenal on this album. Love Joe's vocal. It's just a really good, kind of moody, atmospheric power ballad type of thing. Really dig Stone Cold a lot. Bring On the Night, Dream Chaser. Another good up-tempo rocker. Tight Squeeze, that's more kind of like funky hard rock, right? I kind of dig Tight Squeeze, I like that. Then you got the emotional Tearing Out My Heart, which I think has arguably one of the best vocals from Joe on this album, and a killer Blackmore solo on that. Like that one a lot. So that's the end of side one on the original vinyl. Side two has the upbeat, riffy Power. Really like Power a lot. Great chorus. Love the riffing on that. Excellent. Then you got Mistreated. No, not the original Mistreated by Deep Purple, but Mistreated. Another fun song. Great hook on that. Rock Fever's another angry, fast-paced, snarling rocker. I dig that a lot. Then you have Eyes of Fire. Straight Between the Eyes to the Eyes of Fire, right? Eyes of Fire to me is kind of like the second cousin to like Gates of Babylon. Absolutely love Eyes of Fire. It's got the strings, the orchestra in there, really mysterious. It got great guitar soloing, very cool vocals. The whole band is just firing on all cylinders on that song. Very mysterious, just kind of medieval. Song that really wouldn't have sounded out of place on any of the earlier Dio era Rainbow albums for sure. So Eyes of Fire, terrific. Yeah, I really love this a lot. It's a great album. Had to be on my list somewhere. Straight Between the Eyes by Rainbow. Let us know what you think of this album down in the comments below. But more importantly, what your pick is. Number 23. We are just steamrolling through this month already, right? It's just the way it goes, right? But more to come. Each and every morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Each morning, another pick. Got another good one for you tomorrow. Lots of good ones all month. So stay tuned and visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. All together, all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you go. Also down below, we get the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations as well as our merch page. And let's do the chart positions, right? Because we didn't do that. So this made number 30. U.S. Billboard 200, okay, number 5 in the UK, 7 in Sweden, 12 in Norway, 8 in Japan, 21 in Germany, number 2 in Finland, in the Netherlands, the Dutch charts, number 19, Canada, number 17 in Australia. This made number 86, and as far as the single Stone Cold, this made it to number 34 on the UK singles chart, Billboard Hot 100, number 40, Mainstream Rock, number 1, Canadian singles chart number 28, and Power made it to number 35 on the mainstream rock charts here. And as far as certification, this went gold in Finland and silver in the UK. 60,000 copies sold. Not quite gold here in the States or up in Canada. So, but I believe this is the biggest seller in the Rainbow catalog. I'd have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure it was. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Please hit that like button before you leave, and we'll see you tomorrow morning with another one of these wonderful picks in my 31 favorite hard rock and metal albums of the 80s. Till then, I am Pete Pardo. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you real soon here on the channel. Tune in tomorrow, of course, for What's Hot with Sea Tranquility Day. We got some new album reviews for you. So till then, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.